Welcome to Story Time with the Schenectady County Public Library. My name is Miss Chinasa, and today's story time is about the color orange. Did you know that orange is a color and used to describe a thing? Of course you did. In any case, I do have a song I would like to teach you that covers some of the common orange objects that we might see around. Do you want to learn it? Okay. Well, I just want to say that it's sung to a tune that you are all familiar with. That tune is a nursery rhyme that's called Three Blind Mice. So, here I go. It's called Orange. So, orange, orange, orange. Orange, orange, orange. What is orange? What is orange? An orange, a cantaloupe, and a peach, a pumpkin, a goldfish, and cheddar cheese. The carrot that my little rabbit eats. They all are orange. They all are orange. Good. I want you, at the end of story time, to go out, take a look in your house and outside, and see how many orange objects that you can find. And then, with the help of your mom and dad or other relative, come up with a story that includes those objects inside it. Because the stories that I have found with the color orange that I will share with you today are Where is Tippy Toes? Words and Pictures by Betsy Lewin, and it's published by Simon & Schuster. And coincidentally enough, the second book I picked is also published by Simon & Schuster. It's called Orange, Pear, Apple, Bear, written and illustrated by Emily Gravatt. And the third book I've chosen is called It's a Tiger by David La Rochelle, and it's illustrated by Jeremy Tankard. It's published by Chronicle Books. I'd like to send out a special thanks to our publishers for the stories that I will be reading today. Thank you for allowing us to continue sharing them with our families. Now, before I start reading, I need you guys all to stand up and give yourselves some space because we're about to sing our welcome song, The More We Get Together by the Learning Station. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The more we sing together, together, together. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. The more we sing together, together, together. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The more we sway together, together, together. The more we sway together, the happier we'll be. The more we sway together, together, together. The more we sway together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sway together, the happier we'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The more we dance together, together, together. The more we dance together, the happier we'll be. The more we dance together, together, together. The more we dance together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we dance together, the happier we'll The more we clap together, together, together. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. The more we clap together, together, together. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. Where is Tippy Toes? By Betsy Lewin. A calm story about a cat with white boots, orange tail, and green eyes. Follow along and see if you can spot Tippy Toes through the special cutout pages of the story. Where is Tippy Toes? Can you guess? The bushes. Everyone knows where Tippy Toes is when the sun is up and the day is his. He's getting around. The mouse in his hole knows the soft pit-pat of Tippy Toes' step on his welcome mat. Is a mouse supposed to have a welcome mat? And do you think this welcome mat is meant for Tippy Toes? I think not. Also, there's a sign above the door that says no cats. This is a very smart mouse because it can write. But nobody knows where Tippy Toes goes. When the night is alight with firefly shows. Do you guys know what fireflies are? Yeah, they're this special bug that are able to make a light inside of them. And they come out on warm summer nights. And so these are all fireflies, except for these two. These are Tippy Toes' eyes. Everyone knows where Tippy Toes goes. To escape the squirt of the garden hose. I know where he goes. Do you know where he goes? Yeah, away, because most cats don't like water. What do you go if you get squirted by the garden hose? Yeah, me too. Far, far away. Because it's so cold, that water. So cold. And everyone knows that purring snore. When Tippy Toes naps in a dresser drawer. He looks so comfy. And do you see what's around him? Yes, clothes. Someone should really fold those. But a little mouse. Do you think that mouse is real or fake? Yeah, it's probably fake. It's probably his lovey that he sleeps with so he doesn't have nightmares. Do you have a lovey that you sleep with that comforts you? I used to. It was a gray-haired bear that I got after my first stay at the hospital because I had a bad asthma incident. And I still have him. He's on a shelf because he needs gentle hands. I don't want to have to send him to the Fix-It clinic. And everyone knows, but they don't know why, he tippy-toed through the blueberry pie. What a mess. Mom is not going to be happy about that. But nobody knows where Tippy Toes goes. Where could he be? Yep. Backyard. Fence, yes. When the moon is full and the night wind blows. That's the time we're all by ourselves, probably getting ready for bed. He's still out patrolling. Does Wise Owl know? Do you suppose? No, nobody knows where Tippy Toes creeps. When darkness falls and the whole world sleeps. Except me. Do you have pets at home? If you were to get a cat, what would you name it? Those are fun names. I had 2 cats a while back, a boy and a girl. The girl cat was a calico and I named her Stella. I just love saying that name. It's really fun. And the boy was a Maine Coon. It was her brother, from the same litter. And I named him after the President Lyndon B. Johnson, and we called him LBJ for short. Hickory, dickory, dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dot. Hickory, dickory, dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dot. Hickory, dickory, dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dot. Hickory, dickory, dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 4, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, hickory, dickory, hickory, dickory, dot. Next, I'll be reading Orange, Pear, Apple, Bear, written and illustrated by Emily Gravatt. While I'm reading this story, think about the rhyming text, the use of color, and the shapes, and how they all come together. Especially, keep an eye on Bear. Can you think of words that rhyme with pear and bear? I'm thinking chair, yeah. Stare. Are there others? Well, hold that thought and have a grown-up help you write it down in the comments. Did you know that orange is a name of a fruit and a color used to describe something? How about that? Okay, so I'm going to read the book and then I'm going to read it again, but this time I'm going to use my hands. Since it's such a short book with only 4 words, I thought it would be great to teach you to say those words using sign language. And sign language is used by some people that cannot speak. And this is how they communicate. So, let's get started. Orange, pear, apple, bear. Orange, pear. Apple, bear. Apple, pear, all stacked together. Orange, bear. Oh, see? The color of that bear is orange. Orange pear, an orange pear, and an apple bear, an apple-colored bear. Also maybe the apple shape for the bear. And here we have them kind of stacked. Apple, orange, and a pear bear. The bear in the shape of our pear. Orange, pear, apple, bear. Stacked one on top of the other. Whoa, he is talented. Look at that. Apple, bear, orange, pear. Ooh, I guess he's having a snack. Orange bear. And some more. Pear bear. Apple bear. Well, yes. Don't mind if I do. Bear. Now, the words that we'll be using are orange, which we make the sign like this, the fist up in the air, and we squeeze. Orange. Pear, we make a fist, and our fingers are facing our body, and then we take our other hand and we kind of clench it around it, and then we pull and make it smaller. So that's a stem. So this is pear. Apple, we take our fist again with our fingers facing outwards away from us, and we put our thumb over our first finger, our index finger or Tommy thumbs, if you remember that little rhyme. And so we put it over that first finger, we stick it out just a little bit, and we stick it into our chin, and we give it a little squeeze, and that's apple. Just like that. Apple, and then bear. Oh, this one's really fun. You take your claws out, and you turn them on yourself, and you scratch. Bear. All right? Now I'll go through the hand signs one more time, and then I'll tell the story. So we've got orange, pear, apple, bear. Orange, pear, apple, bear. Apple, pear, orange bear. Orange, pear. Orange, pear, apple, bear. Apple, orange, pear, bear. Orange, pear, apple, bear. Apple, bear, orange, pear. Orange bear, pear bear. Apple bear, there. That was such a silly bear. Well, I have some math homework to go along with that rhyming assignment I gave you earlier. I want you to comment below. Which fruit is your favorite? Is it orange, pear, apple? Next, I want someone in your family on the next shopping trip to take a look at how much an orange, a pear, or an apple costs. Then, when you get home, see which one of you, if there's more than one of you kids, to guess how much each one costs. Play a little Price is Right game. And then have a little tasting party afterwards to see which fruit you like the best. Miss Chinasa's favorite fruit is an apple. Before I read the final story for today, I want to tell you a story using my flannel board about a mouse and her Halloween house. One day, in the fall of the year, a little gray mouse found a big orange house. What shape is the house, friends? That's right, a circle. She nibbled a hole in the middle to make a door. What shape is the door? A triangle. Great work. And she nibbled 2 holes up near the top to make 2 windows. What are the shape of the windows, friends? 2 squares. Correct. And then she nibbled a wide hole near the bottom so that her children could run in and out. 2 and 3 children. And then she put a candle inside to light up the darkness. The mouse's little house was a sight to be seen. What does the house look like, friends? I heard the answer. It's a jack-o'-lantern. Happy Halloween. It's a Tiger, written by David LaRochelle and illustrated by Jeremy Tankard. What do you guys know about tigers? Yes, they like to play. Oh, they like to eat. Yes, I bet they can eat a lot. They like to play, eat, sleep. Oh, they like to hide. Right. All those things you guys just listed, I think you're all very good at. So as I'm reading this story, think about all the places that Tiger hides. And when we find the places that he's hidden himself, when I raise my hand, I want you guys to sing this response. Oh no, it's a tiger, everybody run. Okay. It's a tiger. Are you ready for a story? Me too. We'll start in the jungle, where the tall trees grow and the monkeys swing from vine to vine. Wait a minute. That's not a monkey. That looks like a tiger. Oh no, it's a tiger, everybody run. Push aside tree vines and we'll hide inside this cave. Duck your head and watch out for the bats. I don't know about you, but those shadows are making me nervous. In fact, one of those shadows looks like a tiger. Oh no, it's a tiger, everybody run. How did he get in here? Hurry, climb that ladder and we'll make our escape. Ah, sunshine. Doesn't that feel good? Uh-oh, snakes, hundreds of them. If we're very quiet, shh, we can tiptoe past. Blue snakes, green snakes, even a great big fuzzy snake that looks like a tiger. Oh no, it's a tiger, everybody run. Yikes, he's gaining on us. Our only chance is to leap for that rope and swing across this canyon. Now let go. Whoomp. We made it. Good thing we landed someplace soft. A bed of flowers, a pile of leaves, a giant orange and black pillow? No. We landed on top of a tiger. Oh no, it's a tiger, everybody run. Now we're really in trouble. Quick, climb this rock and slide down the hill. Bumpity bump, 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 bump. Yes, a boat. Hop on deck and raise the anchor. Full steam ahead, Captain. Safe at last. Say, I've never seen a captain with a tail before. Have you? You don't think it could be a tiger? Not again. Oh no, it's a tiger. Everybody run. Jump overboard or we'll end up as lunch. Swim, swim, splash, splash, splash. I know you're tired, but don't slow down. Where, look, there's an island. And a chest. Oh, open the lid. I bet we'll find a tiger. And he wants to eat us. Wait a minute. He doesn't want to eat us. He was only yawning. If we scratch his ears and rub his belly, maybe he'll go to sleep. Better yet, let's tell him a story. It's a great idea. We'll start in the jungle, where the tall trees grow and the monkeys swing from vine to vine. Wait a minute. That's not a monkey. Take a good look. That looks like a crocodile. Oh no. My friends, where did the tiger like to hide? In the cave? Yeah. In a bed of flowers? Yes. On a ship? Yeah, that one took me by surprise. And he could steer it? Wow. And yeah, the treasure chest. That was just devious. You know, I was really thinking there was going to be some treasure in there. Well, my friends, we've come to the end of story time. I know. We hope you've enjoyed your time together and the stories that I have read. Don't forget that I assigned you homework. That is to come up with some words that rhyme with pear and bear, or to do the math homework, which is to have someone go to the grocery store and find the prices of an orange, a pear, or an apple, and try to guess to the closest dollar amount or cent how much it costs, and do a little taste testing at home to figure out which one's your favorite. And to look around the house inside and out for things that are orange and come up with a short story. I would love to see and hear everything that you guys come up with, so put it inside the comments below this story time. Now, don't forget that on Tuesday, October 13th, April, we'll be here doing story time all about apples. I know, apples are my favorite, so it should be a delicious time. And next Saturday, Miss Julie will be leading a squirrely story time. And now, our goodbye song. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all my girls. Goodbye, girls. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all my boys. Goodbye, boys.
Bye, boys.
Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all my wiggle worms. Goodbye, wiggle worms. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everyone.